parents and students, this is Mrs. Evans from Morningside Elementary again, and I promised you I'd have this video out about how to find the edges, faces, and vertices on solid shapes and the strategy we use in class. Now I warn you, this video is about 6 minutes long because I demonstrate two shapes. I demonstrate on a cube, which would be the same as a prism shape, and also on a pyramid shape. So enjoy this and just check back again if you have any questions. So this is just one strategy on how to find the edges, faces, and vertices in geometric solid shapes. And we're going to first look at a cube, and we're going to do the find the edges. So here's a cube, and what I tell students is think of edges, big letter E. So I have my students draw a big letter E next to the solid shape for edges. Then, we talk about how it looks like a building. Building has a top floor, a middle floor, and a bottom floor. So if you look at your E, you have your top floor, your middle floor, and your bottom floor. We're going to start with the top floor, and we trace each line. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 edges on the top floor. Then we go down to the middle floor, which is our sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 edges on our middle floor, which is also the body of the shape. Now we're going to go down to the ground floor, the bottom floor, the part that touches the ground. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this cube also has 4 edges in the bottom. We add them together. That gives us 12 edges. There are 12 edges in a cube. So what's important to know is that pretty much all cubes and prisms have the same number on the top floor, the middle floor, and the bottom floor. So that's key there. That'll be a big help for them. Now let's look at finding the faces of the cube. We talk about a head, how if you think about a face being in a head, we're associating it with the body now, not a building, but a body. So our figure has a head, and it's the top part. It's right there. And I have students write an H for head, not mark it with an X, because that could be anything. So we're going to do an H for the head, and there it is. Then we talk about the body. Those are the sides. And because it's a square, we have 4 sides to our body. So we do a B, B, and B. Then we talk about the feet. And the feet is what touches the ground. And there's the feet, and they write an F for feet. So I do this instead of drawing X's, because then they get their X's all mixed up. They don't know what they've counted. I mean, the F for feet could be one of the sides for body. They can get very confused on faces. So then we total them up. We have my F got upside down, but we have 1 H, 1 head. We have 4 B's for body, and we have 1 F for feet. We add those together, and that'll give me 6 faces. The cube has 6 faces. Now we're looking at vertices. Vertices are the corners where the edges meet. I tell students to just think of a big V. The big V is the corner. And we just start dotting them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 vertices on a cube. So key here is, and also important if you need to have your students or your child number each dot. That way they don't get lost on how many they've counted already. As they're putting the dot, they can put a number over it. I start with the top, and then I go to the bottom. So very important to do that. And the way they remember the word vertice, look at the V, it's a corner. So all cubes and prisms follow this strategy. What about pyramids? It's the same strategies, just a little different, especially with the edges, because if you're looking at it as a building, the pyramid has no top floor. So again, we're going to do our E, and it has 0. 0 on the top floor. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the middle floor. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 in the bottom floor. Total those up, and you have 8 faces, 8 edges, excuse me. Okay, so again, key, the pyramid has no top floor. Okay, let's move on to the faces of a pyramid. Same thing. It has no head. So 0, where did the head go? It has a body though. So let's look at, again, this is a square pyramid. So if the base is square, there are 4 sides to a square, and this one has 4 body sides. Feet, we're still looking at 1. Again, my F flipped upside down for no reason. We have 0 in the head. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 body, 1 feet. Add those together. That'll give you 5 faces. Same thing with the vertices. That doesn't change. Again, look at the V, little corner for vertices. We're going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 vertices on a square pyramid. So not a lot of differences, but just important to remember any kind of a pyramid and prism, the only difference is in the top floor or the face.